Hola, Internet. I am Matt Welch with Nick Gillespie. We are here on Ask a Libertarian Day 2012, partly to promote our newly out in paperback book, The Declaration of Independence. The next question comes via email. Andrew Feist asks, Penn Jillette, Christopher Hitchens, and some Reason writers advocate, or advocated in this case, libertarianism as well as defend atheism. Are the two associated with each other in some way? Could libertarians be stereotyped as secular conservatives? Nick?
I like the idea of secular conservatives, but there are secular conservatives out there, people like Heather MacDonald of the Manhattan Institute, for instance. I don't think that libertarians have to be atheists. There is a fair amount of overlap. I think where libertarians and atheists agree is certainly on whether or not the state should support particular religious institutions. I don't think it should. I don't think, I take my lead in that from Roger Williams, the great religious dissenter in colonial America, who wrote the first argument for a fully secular civil government in the English language. He was a hardcore religionist. He was a Puritan. He founded the First Baptist congregation in America. He wanted the state to be out of religion because he was afraid it would pollute religion, not that it would pollute the state, but it's the same thing. So I think that's where religion and libertarianism and atheism come together, is in that idea of a secular state, which then allows free people, whether they're atheists or religious, to create the communities and the worlds that they want.
There's certainly a pathway into libertarianism through atheism, through skepticism, which is very strongly associated. But I, for one, have never really understood why anyone would see a dissonance between libertarianism, which wants to shrink government to its lowest acceptable size, or in order to embrace tolerance. We talk about this a lot in the book. The bigger the government is, the more it's going to offend your values one way or the other. One of the bedrock principles of kind of the modern Enlightenment is freedom of conscience. It's what created, of all things, banking secrecy and prosperity in places like Geneva and Switzerland, and it helped us very much here in the United States of America. I see nothing incompatible between being strongly religious and being libertarian. And that's kind of the whole point of the exercise. It's tolerance.
We'll be back with more Ask a Libertarian 2012 in just a few minutes.